You've seen us build 15 Remotion animations across this channel. Chapter titles, Pac-Man text reveals, retro scoreboards, quote cards, charts, cinematic intros, and more. Every single one started with a detailed prompt. Today, I'm going to show you how I packaged all 15 into one-line commands, so you never have to write those prompts again. By the end of this video, you'll be able to type something like, make Pac-Man text, hello world, and instantly get a fully working animation. No prompt engineering, no copy-pasting, just one line. Let's get into it. Every time you want Claude to build a Remotion animation, you have to write a prompt. And not just any prompt, a detailed one. You have to specify spring configurations, frame timing, layout, colors, entrance animations, exit animations, everything. It works, but it's painful. You have to remember the structure every time. And if you want the same animation again next week, you're digging through chat history or rebuilding it from scratch. Here's the irony. We already solved the hard part. Across this series, we've built 15 animations. Social bars, chapter titles, quote cards, Pac-Man reveals, retro scoreboards, cinematic hooks, map journeys, handwriting effects, sponsor bumpers, and more. They're done. They work. The problem isn't building them. The problem is accessing them. Every time you want one, you have to describe it all over again. So what if instead you could type a single command and Claude already knew the full prompt? Every timing value, every layout detail, every spring configuration, automatically injected. That's what a skill does. It separates the command from the complexity. So let's build one. Designing the skill. A Claude code skill is just a file, a markdown file called SKILL.md that lives in your .claude/skills/folder. When Claude sees a user message that matches the skill's description, it loads that file and follows the instructions inside. Think of it this way. Some skills teach Claude how to do something correctly. This skill teaches Claude what to build when you give it a one-liner. Every skill file has two parts: the front matter, which tells Claude when to activate the skill, and the instructions, which tell Claude exactly what to do. The description defines the trigger. If someone types something like, make Pac-Man, Claude reads the description and recognizes that this skill applies. Then it loads the full instructions. Inside the skill file, each animation gets its own section. Each section contains the full, detailed prompt, extracted from the working code we already built. The user types one line. Claude receives the full specification. The complexity stays hidden. The user just gets the result. One-line commands. Here's the command system. 15 one-liners, each producing a complete Remotion component. Commands for social bars, chapter titles, quote cards, notification toasts, counters, charts, Pac-Man animations, retro scoreboards, cinematic story hooks, character cards, handwriting reveals, sponsor bumpers, timestamps, map journeys, and logo reveals. And here's the best part. You can add custom details to any command. Make chapter title. Chapter 3. AI workflows make quote card. The future is already here. Make day counter 365. Make Pac-Man text game over. One line, custom data, full animation. No prompt engineering required. Building the skill. Now let's build this from scratch. First, create the skill directory. This is where Claude looks for skills. Any folder here containing a SKILL.md file becomes available automatically. Next, create the SKILL.md file itself. Start with the front matter, the activation rules. Then define matching rules so Claude recognizes commands regardless of case or small variations. After that, add each animation section one by one. Each section contains the full prompt, the props, the animation details, and the implementation notes. For example, the Pac-Man animation section includes the SVG structure, the mouth animation logic, the ghost motion, the dot spacing, the character reveals behavior, all spring configurations. The user never needs to think about any of that. You do this once, then reuse it forever. Testing the skill. Let's test it. Open Claude code inside a Remotion project. Type a one-line command. Make chapter title. Chapter 3. Getting started. Claude generates the full component. Run the preview, and the animation works. Now try another one. Make Pac-Man text AITLDR. Pac-Man, ghost, dots, text reveal. Everything appears from a single line. One more. Make retro scoreboard with GPT-4. 95. Claude, 92. Gemini, 88. CRT scanlines. Pixel font. Count up animation. Blinking high score. Again, one line. The key insight. Here's what's actually happening. We're not writing less code. Claude still writes the same amount of code every time. What we've done is capture the intent in a simple command and store the complexity in the skill. The user thinks in commands. The skill translates into prompts. Claude produces the code. We separated command from complexity. Recap. We took 15 animations we already built and packaged them into a single, reusable skill. Now, instead of writing a long prompt every time, you write one line. Make chapter title. Make story hook. Make sponsor bumper. Claude handles the rest. You think in what you want. The skill handles how to describe it. Claude handles how to build it. If you want this skill, the full SKILL.md file with all 15 animations, it's available in our community. You can drop it into your .claude/skills/folder and start using it immediately. And if you want to learn how each animation works under the hood, check out the Remotion playlist where we built every one from scratch. If this helped you, subscribe for more tools that actually save time. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting updates.